Morning all. Last week we had a meeting and we decided to form a English club in our school. As you are all well aware of that, as a English club member we had decided to take part in certain activities related to our English subject, and these activities are very useful and very helpful for you all, and we decided that we will be conducting Paripat regularly in our school, and as an introduction of that Paripata, 10th standard students were invited to take part in the today's program, but however they had some reasons, and that's why they are absent from school today. So it is now responsibility of myself, and that's why I am just giving you the introduction of today's Paripata. As a Paripata, we don't have to conduct various activities, only one activity, and that is of news reading activity. We will be conducting news reading activity usually in our school, so that we will be getting practice of listening to English news, as well as we will be getting practice of speaking and reading English newspapers, and that's why instead of 10th standard student I am standing before you. So once again I welcome you all to today's Paripata, and now I am giving you the news. So here I am going to read some of the news published in daily newspaper Indian Express. So the first news is precautionary doses first shots to those who got second jab 9 months ago. India logs 6,531 new COVID-19 cases. Omicron tally rises to 578. Mumbai records 922 fresh COVID cases, highest since June 4. There is an editorial published in this newspaper, and that is decisions on shots for 15 to 18 boosters are welcome. Minorities back raising marriages, age flag concerns on personal law. Parliament has been reduced to rubber stamp, Shashi Tharoor. Now these were brief news, and I am giving you detailed news. That's why I have choose certain news. For example, editorial. Decisions on booster shots vaccinating 15 to 18 years old are welcome. This news I have chosen, and because this news is related to our age group, and that's why it is must for us to go in detail. The Hyderabad based company's performance during the inoculation project for adults. It complained of production constraints several times in the past 6 months. Should be a cause of concern. India will begin 2022 with a new phase of COVID inoculation. On December 25, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced that vaccination for children in the age group of 15 to 18 years will begin from January 3. Booster doses, PM Modi described them as precautionary shots, will be administered to healthcare professionals, frontline workers and senior citizens with comorbidities from January 10. While the decision on vaccines for children has been on the cards for about 2 months, the emergence of the Omicron variant of the coronavirus seems to have lent greater urgency to the government's efforts to introduce booster shots. ICMR's real-time tracker shows that breakthrough infections are less than 2% in the general population and around 7% in frontline workers. However, studies point to waning immunity after 8 to 9 months of receiving the second shot, and Omicron appears to have made the case for boosters even stronger, with preliminary data indicating that the variant has evaded vaccine-induced immunity in 50% of those it has infected in India. The highly contagious nature of the variant also increases the risk of infection in the unvaccinated younger population. The decision to broaden the ambit of the inoculation project is therefore welcome. Parliament has been reduced to a rubber stamp, Shashi Tharoor. To 2021 may go down in India's political history as the year when a government with a brute majority in Lok Sabha understood the power of street protest, one that was largely peaceful and apolitical. And dissent found a new idiom. The farmers' protest was not widespread, but the movement had the power to bend the government, and the repercussions of the stir, political as well as social, will be felt in 2022. Politics sprang back to life in 2021 after the second wave of COVID-19 interrupted normal life. The outcome of assembly elections held in the shadow of COVID were significant political markers. The emergence of Mamata Banerjee as a powerful regional satrap, the Congress defeat that broke Kerala's pattern of alternating left and Congress governments, and the BJP's resounding victory in Assam. Here ends the news. Thank you.